I wanted to talk about vulnerability. Being an introvert and being a person that has practiced a detachment most of my life, uh, I find it very difficult to be vulnerable, and because it's it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of sensitivity and to other people's concerns, and and to to be vulnerable with people, I find it to be somewhat difficult. I'm just going to be completely honest. And so, being an introvert, I can hide behind words, okay, much easier than I can being upfront as far as showing myself. And so, what it does is it shows courageousness for myself and also for other introverts to show, hey, if I can get out there and put myself out there, you can too. And I'm here to tell you, you can do it. Okay. So I would like to talk about these collaborations. Um, During my whole career, 38 years with the Army, I couldn't have gotten where I am without collaborations with other people. But collaborations with the service members, with other civilians. We were out there, in Iraq, for example, and we don't know where, when or where the mortars are coming. Okay, we just know we have to be there for each other. So we don't leave no man downstream or anywhere. We take everybody with us. Weak, strong, men, women. We put all of our strengths and and everything together to make sure that our team is successful. Okay, so um, it's a group effort. So that's why I'm all about collaboration, because you'll see me out there. Whether you're sitting there, you're doing notes, or you're doing some type of presentation, I'm going to send you some love out there. I'm like, hey, I got you. I see your article. It touched me. I'm going to put it on notes, and I'm going to let other people know that I got value from your work, because we all are masterpiece. Okay. And we all want to have that support system behind us. And these are the reasons why I do the things that I do, is because once we're a team, we stick together as a team, and we grow and learn as a team. And that's what the empowered leader is all about. It says empowered leader, leadership evolves, and it does. And we continue to mold and shape each other, uh, and become the people that we want to be collectively. Okay. And as far as notes, I love notes. Okay. Because it gives me an opportunity to share my thoughts and my wisdom with you. I'm going through a lot right now because, a lot of government employees have already lost their jobs. And I'm just truly blessed to still have mine. And I don't know how long that's going to happen, but I can't worry about that, because I have to stay focused on the things that I can control. Okay, because otherwise, we lose sight of everything. So what I envision in the next month or two, I'm going to talk about subscriptions. I'm grateful to all of my paid subscribers, one of them being my niece. Okay, I love her to death. Thank you. And we're not close, but she finds value in my work, and I appreciate her. Okay, and if I haven't sent all my paid subscribers a message out, I love every last one of you, for supporting my work. Um, and the free subscribers, you're very valuable to me as well. Okay, because obviously you take the time and effort out of your schedule to support my work, and that means a lot to me. um, I also want to have founding members. Okay, with all that being said, okay, people are gonna say, okay, well, what am I gonna get for my money? Because I'm gonna say the same thing as a person that subscribed to other people's uh, newsletters. What I'm going to propose is I'm gonna give you more than one article a week, obviously. Um, I'm gonna be able to provide more content as far as having podcasts, and I do outside interviews with other people. I would like to have people come in and maybe say, hey, I would be willing to do an online coaching session. We can get together with other coaches, have panel discussions. People send me questions. We can do like a Dear Abby. I will, reply to people. But again, this is a two-way street, people. Okay, I'm giving, you giving, but I need feedback. Okay, I need to know which direction in which you guys want to go. Okay, like at work, for example, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Um, I do a price reasonableness memorandum. Okay, I have to explain how the contractor's proposal, okay, is it fair and reasonable? And I have to explain all of these things. Okay, I turn that in, and they tear it apart. They give me all this different feedback. Okay, so out of all this feedback that I'm getting on a continuous basis, my work is improving as a result of that. My work cannot improve if I'm not getting feedback from anybody to know, okay, you should go this way instead of this way. We want this instead of this. That is very helpful to content creators, because we are creating this content for you to be able to uh, achieve your desired outcomes. Okay, because we can go in a number of ways. Because during my career, I have been the only female and the only African female. Okay, and so I honestly was focusing on women. Okay, but men have the same issues and same concerns. So here we are now inclusive. We are inclusive, and that's where I gear the information towards. I don't get any feedback, and then I look at the data. The numbers are rising, and nobody's leaving. So okay, I must be doing something right, but I would still like to know more about what you guys want. So, uh, ask me anything. So maybe that will help to spur some dialogue. Okay, dialogue, not monologue. We need dialogue, and that's how we learn, and that's how we grow. Um, it's through that. So I have to be the person to start the dialogue, and me being an introvert, I'm trying to figure out how best to navigate this. So I'm glad that you're working with me on this. Okay. My goal with starting intuitive professional coaching, okay, when I first started back in 2017, was legacy building. Okay. This is about how I want to be remembered. Okay. And so, and also, how are we going to mold and shape the future generation? Okay. Because all of the pioneers that paved the way for me. So we collectively want to pave the way for future generations, because the pendulum is going to continue to move back and forth. And so we want to mold and shape this generation into where it needs to go. And in doing that, legacy building is about impact, influence, and leaving my mark. Okay, and so that's why I created Impact Radio. And growing up in Detroit in the 1960s, hey, that generation, it says a lot, because I grew up. Detroit is known as Motown and Motor City. Okay, and I take great pride in that. So all the things that I've been through in my life, is music helped me through it. And so through Impact Radio, that's I started that radio, online radio station, to bring healers, teachers, coaches, people together. We have a 24-hour programming possibility to have people time slotted for their shows, individual coaches, whatever, to come in and sell their products. Okay, we can lift each other up. We can lift this radio station up. We can have spots in every state. We can have grassroots and to bring people along to increase our impact and our reach. And so I was talking to people about this, and they're like, yeah, that sounds good. We all busy and we all have time. I'm like, okay, I know I don't have time either. But some people have been coming to me recently and saying, you know what, this is a good time for that. Let's do this. So I have people coming in and saying, yeah, I support you because I put a lot of money into this because I believe that we can make a difference. Okay? And that's why I created Impact Radio. So my goal is to incorporate all of these things together. Impact Radio, Substack. I also have a following on LinkedIn. How can I bring all of these things together and all the people that I am connecting with? How can we build this and have another like NPR? Okay? There's nothing we can't do. The only limitations are the ones we place on ourselves. Period. So in the future, I envision, having the YouTube station connected to have a bigger reach, okay? And also to incorporate public speaking and to eventually write my second book, because my first book is on Amazon. I wrote it in 2018, and you guys can probably get it for free if you got a Kindle Amazon membership, and I will give you a link to that. So I'm in the process of writing another book or a second edition to this book. And that leads me to this employment situation. I can't continue to do all the things that I want to do and have this job. This job is really in the way, to be completely honest. In order to have the things that we really and truly want in life, we have to let something go. And it's going to be this job. And I just can't do it. I don't have the time. I can't continue to burn the candle at both ends, and I can't stay up all day and night to get this dream. So I don't want to keep you long. So the last thing is, I have to have these radiology appointments every 6 months. Okay? And I don't know what those results are gonna come from. What's gonna result? And that's why I'm telling you, whatever you can do today, do it. Do not put it aside. Do it today, because tomorrow's not promised. Okay? And I'm telling you that. And that's why I wanted to get on this live and say that I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you guys have any questions or anything for me, Betsy, thank you. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask me. I really have been experiencing a lot of writer's block lately. That's why I didn't write an article. And I feel obligated to my subscribers to give you something. And I came on this live today. I'm terrified. And I said, I got to do this because I promised that I was going to do it. Okay. And I feel good about it. So you guys have any questions or anything that you would like to ask? I didn't schedule the live because this is the first one and I wasn't sure what time I could do it. Okay. And so I just wanted to do it anyway. Okay. That's what we have to do. If we have something on our minds, just do it. Don't put it off. Okay. Don't put it off. And that's what I say to everybody. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for showing up today and being there for me. And know that I'm here for you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.